I got a new chair. Thanks, Mom and my brother. They got it for me for Christmas. You couldn't tell in my old videos, but my chair was a piece of garbage. And that is because my cats loved to chew on it, and they did not care about how I felt about that. So now I have this beautiful chair, and I have locked my cats out of my room, so they cannot eat it. Anyway, how exciting. New year, new chair. I also have this new thing here. This is a gift from my friend Caitlin, who loves me and knows what kind of stuff I like. And this was here before. I also have this poster here, but it's from my friend Melody, and I can't hang it up. I tried to hang it up and it fell down. So for now, it's sitting on the floor safely. So let's just get started in this video. It's a new year, a new decade, in fact, and that can affect a person mentally. You hear it every year around this time, new year, new me. I joked about that with the chair and also on this thing. Anyway, the point is, people say that a lot, and other people are very quick to shoot it down and crap all over it. And, you know, I'm including myself in that to an extent because it's a cliche, and hearing cliches can always be grating a bit. You know, you're like, ugh, get something new. Got it. New year, new phrase. But what I can't get behind is the negativity that is surrounding all of that when people are sharing their New Year's resolutions. You know, some people want to eat healthier, some people want to exercise more, some people just want to be nicer to themselves, some people want to stick to a specific schedule, and, you know, all of these things are great, and some people are just immediately going in and being like, good luck with that, or, you know, telling people that nothing matters and all of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, okay, time is arbitrary, and December 31st is no different than January 1st, but why are you being negative about someone who is just trying to better themselves, right? Like, regardless of what time they decide to start doing that, it's a good thing. So what? Shut up. It is so hard to find motivation to do these types of things for a lot of people. So whatever gets people going, it's like, why are you telling them that they aren't gonna keep it up past February or whatever bullshit? Like, I don't understand it. Just be nice. I don't understand. Be nice. Be nice. Like, I mean, Australia is on fire and Trump just started, like, another war, so, like, I don't need your negativity. I just have a request that if you are this type of person who feels the need to chime in with a negative thought about a New Year's resolution, next time, just don't. Anyway, that is all to say that I woke up on January 1st, and I was like, I want to create something. And now, on January 5th, I finally sat down to film a video. Progress. Small steps, baby steps. We're doing things. It's fine. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube, and something that you see a lot when you watch a lot of YouTube is YouTubers being like, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Don't overthink things. Just do it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it. And then I do the opposite of that. Over the past 6 months that I haven't uploaded a video like this, I filmed a couple things, and I have an idea that basically just deep dives into fandoms that I've been a part of and fandoms that I haven't been a part of. But nothing that I've filmed really worked for me, so I might do that series in the future. But just committing to that idea is daunting to me, and I need to do something right now that is working on a smaller thing that I am positive I will finish. What I really need to do is make this whole thing a habit. You know, the more I do it, the more it's going to be less of a scary thing and more just something that I do. And I do admit that my biggest issue is that I always feel like I have nothing to talk about. So if anyone has any suggestions of things they want me to talk about, leave them in the comments, or tweet them to me or whatever. Like, I am interested in ideas. But for now, I do have one story that I can tell. And I know that storytime videos are not popular anymore, but doing a storytime video is actually the least embarrassing thing about what I'm gonna tell you. So, buckle up. So there's this mobile game called Cooking Fever. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have played it. I don't know. Regardless, it's a game where you run a bunch of restaurants and you serve people food and blah blah blah. It's great. Wonderful. I started playing this game years ago and stopped playing it for months at a time, and then I pick it back up and I start playing it again for like a couple weeks here and there. By the way, over time the game has increasingly got more and more impossible to beat without spending actual money on it, which, rude. But the last time I played it, I started noticing these voices. Not in my head. They're in the game, actually. And they'd been there the whole time, but I normally play with the sound off, so I never heard them. And it's the voices of the customers that I'm feeding food to. They make noises while they're waiting, when they start getting disgruntled, and also when they leave sometimes. And they're not saying words, they're just grunting or like sighing, and it's very strange. And for some backstory here, I'll tell you I am super into voice acting. I don't do it myself, but I love to be able to recognize like voices and things, and I know a lot about voice acting and voice actors. So I was intrigued and I wondered who is providing these noises for this game. So I perused the game's menu and looked for some sort of like credit or something, and nothing. I went to Google, read the game company's Wikipedia page, went to their website, still nothing. But what I did find was a customer service email address for the company, which is Nordcurrent. And you know, it was nighttime, I had literally nothing else in the world to do, so I decided, why not? And I sent this email. Hello, I'm a long-time player of Cooking Fever and love the game a ton. Thank you for creating it and allowing me to enjoy it. This may be a strange question, but I've recently been wondering about the voice actors that play the customers. There's no words spoken, just grunts and hms and ahs. But someone has to be making those noises, and I can't find any information on who's providing the noises anywhere. I don't know if this is even something that you can find an answer to, but it's been on my mind recently, and I thought I'd give it a shot by asking. Thank you so much, Emily. So I sent this and I was like, no one is going to respond to this, but who cares? And if I get an answer, great. If not, this person's just gonna think I'm a weirdo forever, and that's fine. But the next morning, I get an email. It's Maria from Nordcurrent. Hello, Emily. Thank you for contacting us. To assist, we kindly asked you to provide more details. Could you please specify your question? We look forward to your reply. Best regards, Nordcurrent support team. And I'm thinking, Maria, how on earth can I explain this better? But I tried, and I sent in a video and a photo in hopes that it would help in some way. Maria, thank you for your response. I'm aware that this question is probably out of the ordinary. Not many people are asking about this, I'm sure. And like I said in the first email, I totally understand if this is not even something that you can provide an answer to in the end. To further explain, I have attached a video to this email. It is just a video of my gameplay of your game Cooking Fever. What I would like to know, if possible, is the names of the people who provided the voices for these customers. If you're not allowed to open attachments, let me provide a photo for your reference. Thank you for your time and patience. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Emily. And I wait until the next day, when finally the answer I've been waiting for arrives. Hello, Emily. Thank you for your answer. Various sound composers and dubbing staff worked on the sounds in this game. Unfortunately, it is difficult to say exactly who created one or another sound. After all, this is the result of the work of a large team that works to ensure that our games bring joy to our dear gamers. Best regards, Nord Current support team. Maria. So disappointing. I mean, I knew I really wouldn't get an answer, but I had a sliver of hope, and there it went down the drain. But this was the answer that I had to accept. However, it didn't end there. Because, and here's the twist, I had an ulterior motive for asking about this, and I only felt it was fair that I gave an explanation for this weird-ass question I asked to this nice person who was just doing their job. So this was my final correspondence with Maria from Nord Current. Maria, I totally understand. When I first sent my email, I figured that this would be the case. I admit that I noticed while playing the game the other day that the male voices sounded strikingly familiar to me. I'm oddly interested in voice actors and identifying them whenever and wherever I can. I thought I heard a voice I recognized. Bill Hader, specifically doing a Keith Morrison impression. And while I highly doubt it's actually him, I did try to find the answer through some Google searching. When that didn't produce a result, I thought, hey, why not ask? Here's a link to a video of the voice comparison if you're interested. Yes, I'm aware I made a typo. I want to thank you for being patient and even indulging me with this strange question. You have been kind and helpful. Thank you again for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day and that no one else bothers you with silly questions like this again. LOL, Emily. And so I will never know who gave the voices for this game. And I'm an embarrassing human who just really loves to be right about recognizing voice actors and also happens to really love Bill Hader. Anyway, that's my weird, embarrassing story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Subscribe to see more videos from me. Comment with what you want those videos to be about, and like this video so I feel just a teeny tiny bit less shame. Thanks.